today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, 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 today's gonna be a good day.
Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. The reefer game can be tough on the body, man. I parked at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's currently 7:15 a.m. and I need to wake up and start working again. And if you could tell from the previous clip, we've added another truck to my business. That's right, I'm back slumming it in the Mack. I purchased the Mack the other day back from DIY Semi. About a month ago, I sold it to DIY Semi, and the other day I bought it back from them. My other truck, the 2019 International, is still in a shop in Maryland. Hasn't even been looked at, so I didn't want to continue sitting at home, so I made a business decision and pulled the trigger on purchasing my old truck back. So yeah, I'm going to do my pre-trip right now, walk in and get coffee, and then get to my receiver. I don't deliver until 11 o'clock, or not until 11 o'clock this morning, but I want to get there early, enough time to get a 7-hour break in before I do another pickup tonight at, I think it's at like 5 o'clock in Quakertown. But I'll talk more about that later. I'm going to do my pre-trip and go get a cup of coffee. Well, what a beautiful morning this morning out here in Pennsylvania. I'm at the Jim Thorpe Travel Plaza. I just got my coffee, and I got a little yogurt too. I do have some cereal in the truck, but yogurt sounded good. I am gonna get on the road now, talk a little bit more about why I chose to buy the Mack back. I'll show the Mack off a little bit for you that are new, that might have never seen me drive this truck. So yeah, stay tuned.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. I'm my own worst enemy, only if I let it be.
Well, I have made it here to Americold in Allentown, PA. I'm early for my appointment, but I'm gonna check in and then go to bed. Well, we got checked in early and given a door right away. I need to back into door 75. Don't break my seal, and they'll unload me. However, I'm here for the next 7 hours. So let me get into the dock and talk a little bit about this load and about my new truck. I just got a call from the office. She gave me the wrong door. So now I'm gonna pull out of this door and go to door 90. So my trailer is still in Maryland. Holy criminy. So I am using one of the carrier's trailers right now, and I'm having a hell of a time sliding the axles on this trailer. All I have in the Mack is this roll-up door lubrication. So I think I'm gonna go under here and spray the frame so I can slide these tandems a little bit easier. Hit the bar. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now, is spray the rails, and hopefully that allows this trailer to slide a little bit easier than what it has the last 2 times. So this is a pretty easy process. You just get under the trailer and spray the rail. Make sure you do both sides of it. Well, it is 10:55 a.m. and I am already unloaded. My appointment wasn't until 11 o'clock in the morning, but they got me in a dock right away and got me unloaded. I'm still gonna stay here till like 3:30, get 7 hours in, but I'm gonna go check out and then I'll jump back in the truck and kind of talk about this load, what I have planned, because I left the house on Tuesday. I am already booked out until next Tuesday. So I'll talk a little bit about that, and yeah, we'll welcome the Mack back to another piece of equipment with my business when I get back from checking out.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming.
Well, I have arrived here at U.S. Cold Storage in Quakertown, PA. Already got a door. It's 4:15. My appointment's at 5, but there's already an issue. This is a spot market load. The broker told me to set my reefer to 30 or minus 10. It's a cheese load. I don't know about you, but I've never hauled a cheese load at, I just drove right by it. I have never hauled a cheese load at minus 10. It's normally 34 degrees continuous. So I'm gonna back into the dock here and then go up into the office and make sure I have the right information. I'm gonna go check in here and hopefully I'm not screwed, because my reefer has been set to, well, 0 degrees for like the last, I don't know, 4 hours, and then I turned it to minus 10 for an hour. So I don't know, I just cranked it up to 34 degrees because the security guard told me that I was picking up cheese. So I'm gonna go in here and see if I can get loaded. Well, I realized I didn't tell you all what brought me out here to Pennsylvania. When I got unloaded this morning and went in and checked out and got my paperwork, I just climbed in my bunk and went to bed. That was kind of a tight load. I was able to take 2 sleeper bursts of 7 hours and 1 3-hour break on my way out to Pennsylvania. I picked up Tuesday at 10:30 p.m. And I got out here this morning for 11 o'clock appointment at 8 o'clock, 8:30 I think. They unloaded me early, but that was a customer load that picked up in Wisconsin and went to Allentown, Pennsylvania. It was a total of 951 miles. It was a pretty heavy load. It was 43,200 pounds frozen. It ran at minus 10 continuous. And it paid really well. It was $3.20 per mile to come out here to Pennsylvania. And like I had said earlier, I'm booked out until next Tuesday. I booked all my loads last Friday. I am hauling a total of 4 loads. 3 of them are customers loads, and 1 of them is a spot market load. That's the load that I'm currently on, waiting to get loaded here at U.S. Cold Storage in Quakertown, PA. And I'm pretty happy about this load too. It is going to Connecticut. I know a lot of people don't like to go to Connecticut right now because of the highway use tax, but you know what? It's 10 cents per mile to pay that tax to Connecticut, and I got a great rate. This load is going 238 miles. It pays $1,000 to go that 238 miles. My appointment is for 5 o'clock this evening. My delivery is tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, and it sets me up perfect for a customer load that I'm picking up tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, I would say all in all, I'm way above the national average right now on reefer rates. I believe Midwest reefer rates are at $2.88 per mile. Out here on the East Coast, it's like $2.20, $2.22. If I get a screenshot, I'll put it up right here. So I'm really happy. And then I have 2 customer loads that bring me back to Minnesota. I should be back in Minnesota next Tuesday. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out here outside because it's a beautiful day in Pennsylvania. And then once I'm loaded, I'll get back with y'all.
The next day.
Well, good morning. It's 5:30 a.m. I got my cup of coffee. It's Friday morning today. I am about 50 miles away from my delivery, which is in Norwich, Connecticut. I didn't film anything after getting loaded yesterday. It only took an hour to get loaded, hour and 10 minutes. Because I was on the phone. I had multiple phone calls to make. I had to talk to my accountant. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Beautiful morning this morning up here in Connecticut. Like I said, I'm about 50 miles away. Took a little longer to get up here than I anticipated. There was a bad accident on 287 in New York and then 95 through Greenwich. Man, it was at like 9 o'clock at night. There was so much traffic. Some road construction, and there was just a lot of traffic. So I'm 50 miles away right now, so I'm gonna get on the road and make it to my 7 o'clock appointment at US Foods in Norwich, Connecticut. Well, I have made it here to US Foods. Yeah, US Foods in Norwich, Connecticut. I just checked in. I have to go to Dock 6, which is right where that US Foods trailer is. They told me to wait until 7 o'clock and they will move that trailer and then I can back into the door. It's currently 6:35 right now. So I'm gonna climb back in the truck, finish my coffee, do some paperwork that I didn't do yesterday, and boss man is on the phone yelling and screaming at me, telling me to get the damn paperwork done. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Well, I just got the trailer into the door here at US Foods in Norwich, Connecticut. Hopefully I get unloaded quickly. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter if I get unloaded quickly. I do have another pickup scheduled for today, but it's not until later this afternoon, and it's a customer pickup. And I'm about 47 miles, 48 miles away from, wow, there's fly or something. About 47, 48 miles away from my next pickup. But like I said, that's not till this afternoon. I think it's at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit and wait to get unloaded here in Norwich, Connecticut. Well, I'm here at my customer waiting to get loaded, but this is gonna end this vlog. This vlog consisted of 2 deliveries. One was from Wisconsin to Allentown, Pennsylvania. It loaded Tuesday night at 10:30 at night, delivered Thursday morning in Allentown, Pennsylvania. That load paid $3,100 gross revenue to the truck. Then I had another pickup that finaled at like 6 o'clock at night, Thursday night, and delivered this morning, Friday morning, in Norwich, Connecticut. That was a spot market load. So one customer load, one spot market load out here on the East Coast. Pretty good load. It was over $4 a mile. The downside was it took forever to unload me. I had a 7 a.m. appointment. I didn't get unloaded until 11 o'clock in the morning. I did get $100 of detention, which I keep 100% of my detention pay. So if you add the load from Wisconsin to Pennsylvania, that was $3,100, and then a load from Pennsylvania to Norwich, Connecticut for $1,000. The truck grossed $4,100 this week, because my week's over. I'm not going to be able to make another delivery by tonight, and my pay period ends on Fridays. Anything delivered Friday, it doesn't matter what time of day, counts for this week's pay, but I won't make it to the customer by the time they close. So my week ends. It ended up being 1,213 miles, ends up being like a gross of, what is that, 330 something, 338 I think, per mile in gross revenue to the truck. Not a bad week at all. I did fuel up one time because I left on full tanks. Put 96 gallons of fuel in. The Mack's getting 6.8 miles per gallon right now in this warm weather, which is actually pretty good for this truck. Let me grab a sip of water real quick. But yeah, it's good to be back running. My other truck, my 2019 International, is still in a shop in Maryland. I did talk to them today. It's still like a week, maybe a week and a half out before they can look at it. The shop has one technician on vacation, another one out sick, so they only have one person working in their shop right now, and I'm like the last truck in line right now. So I'm glad that I purchased the Mack and can make revenue while my truck is still down. But yeah, like I said, it's going to end this vlog. I hope everybody has a great day, and until next time, you know what it is. Keep on trucking.